Here's a recap of the 68-69 ABA tournament, games 8 through 13, played with fast break compatible cards, homemade by yours truly. There's a Darrell Carrier card with Kentucky from 1967-68 autographed. Here's your final four bracket, if you will. Indiana versus Minnesota, Oakland versus New Orleans. Oakland and Minnesota, the defending champs, swept their series, while New Orleans and Indiana had two grinding three-game series. Here's game number 8's recap. 113-100, Oakland over the Denver Rockets. Rick Barry had a fabulous fourth quarter as the Oakland Oaks, for the second straight game, had to scramble and win 113-110. Barry finished with 37, 13 of 13 from the line. Warren Armstrong, 24 points and 10 rebounds, overcoming a good performance by the Rockets and Larry Jones, 31 points. Game number 9, the Pipers slaughtered the Floridians, 136-110. Connie Hawkins with 39 points, 11 of 15 from the floor, 17 of 21 from the free throw line. That overcame a solid performance by Don Freeman, 33 points. The Floridians just did not shoot the ball well in this series, and their season is over. Trooper Washington with 17. Game number 10, Colonels survive at home, beating the Pacers 106-102. Mel Daniels sat out for 20 minutes with an injury in this game, and that enabled Kentucky's Geno Moore to get 22 points and 19 boards and score clutch hoops down the stretch and win this game by a narrow margin. Colonels only shot 35% as a team, and they still won. Game 11, the hometown cooking worked for the Dallas Chaparrals over the Buccaneers, 117-116. John Beasley was on fire, 19 for 31 from the floor, 45 points. He had 8 rebounds. Rookie Ron Boone also added 22 points and 9 boards from the guard slot. And the Chaps narrowly win this game. It was down to the wire. Gerald Govan came off the bench for the Bucks, 20 points, 18 rebounds, and James Jones had 26 points in defeat. But the third game turned out to be the Bucks game. They won at home 113-100, and they just kind of pulled away in the fourth quarter. The offense went south a little bit for the Chaps, and John Beasley was held to just 17 points on 12 field goal attempts. So the obvious choice there was to put Red Robbins on Beasley, and that slowed him down just enough so the Bucks could win the series and advance to the Final Four. Pacers, Colonels, Game 3. Colonels led by 20 points in the third period at Indiana, but Mel Daniels said, no way. 25 points, 22 rebounds, incredible defense, held Gene Moore to 0 points, 5 fouls, 18 minutes of action, and the Colonels could not keep their shooting touch in check and fell at home to the Pacers, who are generally a better all-around team. But what a performance by the Colonels. Here's some stats from the ABA games through 1 through 13, and you'll notice the Pipers 3-0, 129 points per game. That team can shoot and score, and Connie Hawkins averaging 27. Trooper Washington, a monster playoffs thus far, 22 points and 17 rebounds a game. John Beasley averaging 32 points and 14 rebounds for the Dallas Chaps, but their season is over. Cliff Hagan, 17.3 off the bench as a player coach. Rick Barry, 36 points a game, 8 boards. It's obvious he's playing some great clutch basketball. 28 for 28 from the free throw line, 51% from the floor. Warren Armstrong, 21.5 points, 9.5 boards as a great rookie. Larry Jones, 24.7, lower than his season average, 28.4, but their season is over. Full double-digit scoring in Denver's lineup. Miami Floridians just had a horrible shooting series, especially Les Hunter, 22.6%. But Don Freeman, 27.5 points a game, 7.5 assists, did shoot the ball well. New Orleans, a great balanced team, did take 3 games to defeat the Chaps, but Red Robbins, 20 points a game, 14 rebounds a game, James Jones, 29, 7, and 5. Great all-around play. The Pacers, a true contender, with Neto getting 19 points a game, 11 boards a game. Mel Daniels, 19.7 boards. They are not done. The Colonels, Louis Dampier and Carrier can only score so many points and shoot so low from the floor. And it turns out the Colonels just didn't have enough to beat the Pacers. Thanks for watching. We got more games to play here on Tabletop Basketball